What's going on, everybody? We are back Wednesday afternoon. Seemingly, Jerome Powell did not tank the market today, so I like what that guy's got going on. Who do we have first in here? Pika Power is first back in the chat. I want to say thank you to everybody that did hang out as Jerome Powell was talking there. I did notice something, guys. The more boring you are during the live stream, I think the better off you're going to be. We had 145 people in here, and we can't seem to get even 85 people in here while I'm going live. So I think I got to tone it down a little bit, and people are going to be a little bit happier with that. We got Pika Power, Mr. Simon, Pika Power, J5 Shredda Cassie, Mark Crypto, Mr. Simon, Pika, Mr. Simon, Crypto Rocketeer, Shredda, and Mark Crypto in the chat. Miracles never end with the Fed. Never, 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 man. Let's see. Look at this. Look at this tiny little hair sitting sideways like that. Let's move that bad boy back where it needs to go. And then go see what we got going on the market, because AMC back above $15 per share. Look, this is the nervousness coming in. People getting nervous. What's he gonna say? What's he gonna say? He starts talking. Okay, he's not saying anything bad, and it does seem to be looking very nice. The Nasdaq loving what Powell had to say. Remember, people were selling off, getting nervous. He started talking. Nasdaq loving what the Fed had to say. GameStop, they were getting nervous here. They were selling off, and then I'd give it a loving what he had to say. Shiba Inu coin, loving what Powell had to say, sitting at 22.46 right now, and does seem to be like a very good afternoon that we've got going on here. Let me set this over here. I don't need that. So, yeah, seemingly a very good afternoon. We've got Farming sitting at 15.40 right now, bouncing back down a little bit after sitting at 15.55. We've got Sundial green on the day, 48.45. Bed Bath & Beyond looking very good, 21.06. Mullen sitting at $1.74. CEI, 78 cents. The SPY is up almost 2% right now. We've got green across the board looking very good today, and excited about that, man. What do we got? Where's that gold company? Okay, here, $1.37. No, it's not doing too good. Let's go back over to what is doing good right now. We like it. We have Clint. Ooh, Simon. All right, man. Acceptable. I didn't want to go down it earlier and get it, but I went down now because I did completely forget about it. So thank you for reminding me. Y'all, it's green on my end. Green over here too. Good old pal. Yes. What's up? That's what I'm saying. Your batting average is 80 even with new peeps. I'm telling you, Shredda, it's tough, dude. It's tough. We got to get him back up. So I think the best way to do that is to just act very boring, and then more people will come in. I believe they like the calmness. And Shiba Inu coin seems to be performing very well. AMC, we got the SPY down here on the bottom left, and GameStop in the bottom right. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I honestly think the more boring the better. Clibro, can you center Shiba so we may see it rocket? Yeah. Let's see. Actually, if we go like this, it might be better. That's probably good. SPY. Okay, cool. Probably good there. What do you guys want? What do you want on the bottom left? You want Prog down there? We can put Prog down there. Dang, man, Farmer was just sitting at 15.55 now. Oh yeah, we got some crazy candles down there at the end of the day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can go ahead and buy. No worries. So, not bad news. I didn't listen. I'm rewatching 13 Reasons Why. I got caught up in my show. Devil's Advocate. Yeah, listen, he didn't offer us any clarity. It was along the lines of, you know what, we've got the tools to do what we need when we need to do it. So we're going to monitor inflation, and we're going to act accordingly at all of the next meetings. If that means we need to raise interest rates, we will raise interest rates. If it means we don't, then we won't. So, dude, he basically didn't give us any direction on what the Fed's going to do. But, hey, man, market reacting positively, so I'm happy with that. Hey, I've heard you cut your own hair. Now let's talk about what the heck the Fed just explained in regards to our short squeeze. All right, we will, but first I want to show a peek of power that Clay bro. If that sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. This is the plaque. It sits down on a little thing. I didn't bring that thing up because it's not even charged right now. But then it lights up too. Maybe that's a good view. I don't know. Hard with the light there. Hard to get a good view. But we got the big ape. We got the Clay bro. And if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. Peek of power. This is what Mr. Simon was talking about right there. Now I'm gonna put that there so I don't knock it into my computer screen. That would be terrible. Yeah, Eric, man. So we didn't get a lot of clarity from the Fed. It was basically similar to all the meetings we've seen in the past. They did a 25 basis point increase, which means they increased interest rates by 0.25%. Just a 0.25% increase in interest rates. Nothing too drastic, nothing scary. And I guess they're trying to, put their toe in the water and test the waters to see what happens before going all in on a 0.5 basis point increase or even more drastic than that. It did sound like they weren't terribly concerned about interest rate or inflation getting out of control. So I believe that's one of the reasons that the stock market is reacting positively. But they didn't offer really any clarity on how many interest rate hikes we should expect. They didn't offer any clarity on how aggressive the interest rate hikes are going to be. They basically said that they're going to remain extremely nimble, and at the next meeting, it's going to be a live meeting, and they're going to determine whether or not they should raise interest rates and how much they should raise them by. Following that, they're going to have another meeting. They're going to look at the data accordingly, and they're going to determine whether or not they need to raise interest rates and how much they should raise them by. So it was a lot of let's just play it by ear and see what we got. No real clarity moving forward. But so as far as it goes affecting the short squeeze, best case scenario, okay? Best case scenario, the market continues to rebound, knowing that the Fed didn't do anything drastic, and that we continue the upside movement, and conservative and traditional investors start to pour back in. If we get that, we should expect prices in AMC stock and in all of these stocks that we're buying to continue to rise. If that's the case, rising prices because of increased buying and an increase in investor confidence is going to be good. Is it going to cause a short squeeze? I doubt it causes a short squeeze, but it will allow us to sustain higher prices. Did I win the plaque? No. Super busy day trying to get all of today's work in the morning, then prep for tonight, tomorrow, done, coming in overnight for fiber optics work. Dang, Frank, man, why are you working so much? That's insane, dude. Clay, did you hear when Powell said SEC by mistake? So Crypto Rocketeer, yes, but I don't think that was I don't know if that was a Freudian slip or anything like that. He made that mistake towards the beginning, right? I did hear that. I was listening. I was out on the patio with my dad. He came over and hung out. So I wasn't like actively listening or taking notes or anything. But yes, the audio, man. The audio was messed up too. And I heard the woman, whoever that was, saying that, "Whoa, if you want audio." No, dude, the audio was messed up everywhere. I was streaming it directly from the Federal Reserve website. So I don't know what she was going on with that. Awesome, 11 on the Simon, just nice work. Yeah, I do like that plaque, man. Thanks, Pika. I liked it a lot. Me too, Mr. Simon. Part 1 question. As for Prong, according to my work computer, earnings is today, but I can't find anything, any sort of a date as far as like an actual meeting for earnings like normal. So if there's no meeting, but the earnings is today on paper, what exactly does that mean? We just get the earnings per share in cash amount or what? So many people here to brag about the overtime they put in. I don't even work during my normal 40. We not the same. That's what I'm talking about. Devil's advocate. That's what I'm talking about. People like to brag about overtime. No. You got to brag about how much you don't work at work. Yeah, so I don't know if they're going to have an earnings call. I don't know. I have no idea actually what Prog's got going on. But they may just do an earnings report. They may just have a release and you might not have a call. Alright, let's see. March 16th. So it does say March 16th. Do you have... Let's see. See if we can find this really quick. I don't see anything on their investor relations page either, man. I'm over here on their investor relations page, and I don't... It would be Q4. I don't know when they have that scheduled for. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. I do see that... You know, the earnings are scheduled for today, March 16th at 4 p.m., which is now. But I don't know if their earnings have come out yet or not. Chris, what's going on, man? Doing This Has Missed Everything. Rusty, no, Chris, or Clay, I know you're talking about it. Just caught up with the Fed, or just caught up a bit on the Fed talk. Feels like a little Jerome was just talking words, so no real news. Chris, the real news is that they're increasing interest rates by 0.25%. That's the real news we have. As far as clarity, no, man. I was listening to Jerome Powell. I do have to admit, I do think that Jerome Powell's a smart guy. And I don't think he does try to dance around the questions a little bit and not offer too much clarity. But at least I don't think that he does so in a really annoying way. But as far as like telling us how much they expect to raise interest rates by, no. As far as telling us how often they expect to raise interest rates, no. All they said is they will do what they need to do when they need to do it. I mean, I do think that's like sort of a cop-out answer, but at the same time, they may not know. They may not know. I think they have expectations on what they expect to do, but he's not talking about expectations. He's just simply talking about, well, we're going to do what we need to do when we need to do it. Yeah, I was echoing and repeating. It was really weird. Crypto Rockets here. Like, I was listening to, and I know it was directly from the Federal Reserve's website because that's where we were streaming it from, and it was like that for me, too. It wasn't just like that, like on YouTube or something. What's in the release exactly? I usually get the call and never pay attention to paperwork side of things. There's a dude in my Discord that never shuts up about hating their investor relations page. So I'm not surprised by the fun fact. A dude in Discord is part of their human trials, which is pretty sick. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Dude, what is he a part of their human trials on, though, man? That sounds a little dangerous, doesn't it? 2%, 5%, 10%, even more. Idle darkness for interest rate hikes. I don't think that they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna hike interest rates by that sort of a level over the near term. No, I do think that we could see inflation rise to 10% plus, but I don't think that they're ever going to hit it with a 2% or 5% or 10%. 2%, 5%, or 10% hike. I think it'll be a lot more gradual than that if they do decide to continue hiking it. 0.25% increase and going to be 6 more increases. Yeah, likely. I mean, you could have 6 more increases, right? But I don't think they offered, or I don't think they said that's exactly what we're gonna do, right? On their pill, I don't know the details. He hasn't shared much details yet outside the fact that the pill is about the size of a fish oil supplement and easy to swallow. Very nice, man. Does sound a little dangerous, not gonna lie, but good deal. What happens when the pill, like, does the pill dissolve? What happens with the pill? Did he tell you that? So, if we're looking at official closes, guys, we got AMC closing at 15.25 today, sitting at 15.24 after hours. Shiba Inu coin was doing very well, sitting at 22.34 right now. GameStop ended up closing almost 5% higher at 86.74, sitting at 87.60, up another 1% after hours. Prague closed the day at $1.26. It's $1.26.5 after hours right now. NASDAQ killed it today. The NASDAQ closed at 13,440 points. I am extremely happy with that gain. We are back up above this level of support down here. Now look, we can see we've got the lower highs that we've been hitting and the lower lows that we've been hitting. This descending wedge that we were in, we are at the upper end of that. We can see that right here. Great news that we broke out to the upside of this 13.3 level. We need to break out tomorrow. We need to break out tomorrow. I don't know what's going on with this stupid phone. We need to break out tomorrow. If we've got some confirmation tomorrow, we get out of this descending wedge, we're above this level of support, that's going to be a very healthy move to the upside for the NASDAQ. So we'll keep an eye on that, but man, today a beautiful day with a 3.77% increase in price. Loving it. Farmy ended up closing at 15.43 today, up 7.68%. Very nice gain there, sitting at 15.31 after hours. We already talked about the AMC close. Sundial, 48.45, not bad at all. Bed Bath & Beyond, $21.32. Molinano, $1.75. CEI, 78.68 cents per share. Good deal. We've got, let's look at that gold mine company too. Gold mining company closed at $1.37 today, sitting at $1.38 after hours. This line right here, this is a daily chart. Let's go into a, we can keep it on a daily chart. This daily chart for that Highcroft Mining, this $1.19.3 line is AMC's break-even point on their positions out there. If we fall back below, we did bounce off this level of support right here today. So if we fall below this, it could be dangerous, moving all the way back down here to 50 cents, all the way back down to possibly 30 cents. So tomorrow's going to be a pretty interesting day, especially with this stock losing money on the great Fed news. So this is the break-even line for AMC when we go to check that. What did this guy do today? Pull him back, man. I hope Spaniard made some money. I hope Spaniard made some money there. All right, where we at? Still hope for a squeeze this year. Yeah, Nufo, man. I honestly believe that this squeeze could happen anytime. I don't think it's something that's going to be drawn out for the next year or two. You know, it could. It could last a long time. We could be sitting here talking about it as long as the shorts don't want to cover, man. But I don't think it's going to be something that can't happen this year. I don't think it's something that can't happen this week, next week. You know, I really do believe that it can happen anytime. What's the crack, bro? How did it go? Connor! I would have expected and I would have hoped for a little bit more clarity, but I do think that it went very well. I think that the Fed is going to be responsive. I think that he didn't come out and, aside from the very beginning when he was talking about all of these things that are negatively impacting the economy, I don't think that he was too fearful or anything. Dude, let me see what's going on. If somebody's... Sister's message in a group message. My gosh, come on. These people don't know anything. Let's see. SPY above 435 after dropping to 424. Yeah, the SPY did rebound very nicely. SPY ended up closing up 2.20% today. 435, and it did bounce off that low down there at 424. Very healthy run late afternoon. People getting nervous, selling off into the talk. And then at 2:30, they said, all right, this guy's not doing too bad. And then it had a nice rally into the close. NASDAQ acting very similar. Selling off 2:30, nice rally into the close. So very happy with the performance of the indexes today. And put Prague back down there. AMC Diamond Hands, no matter what happens. Monty Clark, I like it, man. Message retracted. Crypto Rocketeer, why retracting messages? Hello, everyone. It's such a pretty day. I'm wearing my sunglasses inside. Justin, very nice, man. I like it. And never letting go. Destin, very good, man. Good stuff, bro. Hopefully we get a pump. Yeah, Connor, tomorrow's going to be a pretty good day. If we get some follow through tomorrow and the indexes break out of their descending wedges that they're in, I think it's going to be a very good sign. Add BBIG to your rundown. This is finna fly on Tide News. Be up on it. This is channel advice. Nice. Mela mamas. Let's see. We don't... we could... people do talk about BBIG, so we could add it over here to the left. And check it out. I don't think we don't need Bed Bath & Beyond on here. I do want to keep CEI. I'll keep the SPY over here. You know what? We can move this down a little bit so we don't have to keep scrolling. I don't care to have Polygon on here. Actually, I don't really care to have Cardano on here either right now. Shib, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. We can add something else too if you guys want to add something else over here to the watch list if you guys want to watch it. But BBIG down here sitting. It closed up 5% today at 224. After hours down 0.5%, $2.23 there. So we'll see here and watch what's going on with that. We'll keep it on the chart now. Let's see. Click. Do you have an older unmarried? No. I'm the oldest. Outdoor Smile. What do you think about Charge Point? My call's gonna print. I hope. James, man, I don't know. I haven't been closely watching Charge Point, so I don't know what's going on with the infrastructure for electric vehicles. Clearly, it could do very well. I don't know when your calls are expiring, but I have not been watching Charge Point close enough to even making it, like, even address an opinion on whether or not I think it's going up. I have no idea what Charge Point's doing right now. Street's positive on Progenity, Prog on average, and let's give Prog a buy rating. The average price target is $2.66. Forget the other 6. Like Mr. Wonderful on Shark Tank. I just want to hear the numbers. Shredder. That's all we ever want to hear, man. We just want to keep it real with the numbers out there. You think GME earnings will affect AMC or others? Newfo. That is a possibility, man. There's people that are really excited about AMC's or GameStop's earnings because, they're expecting a lot of stuff with NFTs and things like that. I personally have no expectations because I have not been following it very closely. But yes, if GameStop has some sick announcement tomorrow, I do think that AMC can run as well. Click easy fix, bro. Give your sister my number and tell her to message me instead. Mr. Simon, I would much rather, instead of these group messages where people cut me off, yeah, I will gladly give them your number and they can message you all day long. Click, bro, is the gold mine purchased part of the Department of Justice investigation or trap for the hedge funds? Jim Gold, dude, I think the gold mine purchase is Adam Aaron bailing his buddies at Mudrick out. That's what I think the gold mine purchase is. Fingers crossed with a bit of Irish luck in our grasps. Connor, fingers crossed, man. We get that Irish luck on our side. Devil's Advocate, I've seen it up to $23. Could be more after people jump in. Dude, you've seen price targets at $23 on Prog. GameStop's earnings prediction smart. JJ, I got no earnings predictions whatsoever. I know that I've seen people expecting like NFT, possible dividend updates and things like that, but I have no idea what GameStop could have coming our way. I definitely don't follow it nearly close enough. What did the president have to say today? Also, when is the Fed releasing its news? So, Justin, the Fed just spoke. I actually did not listen to the president. I have no idea what the president said. If anybody else does know what the president said today, please, chime in, let us know. But the Fed did just speak. They increased the interest rates by 0.25%. Okay, that's like the minimum that they can do. And they did not offer us any clarity on what we should expect for future rate hikes. They did say that we can expect future rate hikes, but we don't know how aggressive. We don't know at what percentage. We don't know how many. They just said that they're going to do what they feel should be done at the time that they're doing it. So they said they're going to remain very nimble, and they're going to reassess the situation every meeting that they have. So market reacted positively, man. I don't know if that's because they were expecting some bearish news, and what they got was not bearish, not necessarily bullish, but it wasn't bearish, so it ended up being good news. That might be my take on it. Is literally no sentiment was good sentiment. Anytime Amy gets close to 13 buy calls, they've paid every time. Yeah, James G. Diddy, man. So AMC has been at $14.50 level, right around that $14 level. You guys can see it here on AMC. Anytime it's really crossed below this, it's rebounded and done very well. So you guys can use that as a line of support if you want, and you want to buy, if you do want to buy calls as it's bouncing off support, could be a very good idea to do so. I'm pretty sure I bought some calls back in here when it bounced. I bought them for the short term, and it did not do very well because it sat down here for like a week. So it's not always guaranteed to do well and bounce off support levels, but it has been bouncing off nicely over the last month or so. I will point that out. But calls are dangerous. If you guys don't know what you're doing with calls, you want to be a little bit careful. Joe, I believe you spoke about pudding. I don't know if he spoke about pudding or not. Anyone cash in on the Chinese stocks, Alibaba, NIO. I do not have Alibaba or NIO. I do own Farmy. Farmy's over there on the left. Farmy is also a Chinese stock, and it's up 10% today, or it was up 10% today. Ended a little hot, or a little lower than 10%. But doing well on that one right now. I'm being greedy at 500% on NIO. God. My dude's got some NIO calls. He's up 500+%. He's not selling. You guys love making me nervous. President said he likes chocolate pudding before bed. I also like chocolate pudding before bed. Sorry. Clearo, Mullen, boom, can't. Ooh, really? Is Mullen moving? All right. Yeah, Mullen's got some good after-hours action going on here. Mullen seems to be breaking out of a little slump there, sitting at $1.80 right now, after hours, $1.81. Hopefully that bad boy goes on a little run here and you guys get to make some money. I am not in Mullen Auto. I know some of you guys are in Mullen Auto, but it's been a very volatile stock. I mean, if you guys look at this here, it's drastically been declining over the last several months. It has bounced up. It has bounced down. It has bounced up. It has bounced down. It has bounced up and back down and back up again. So, I don't know if you guys are trading. Are you trading or are you guys holding Mullen? Let me know what you guys are doing with that, because I don't own any, but I do see a lot of people pretty excited about Mullen's price action lately. Oh, I got slaughtered today, Clearo. Spaniard! Oh, man, we were just looking at you, worried about you. We were looking at JagX and how it's back down a little bit. And we were wondering how you doing. Don't get slaughtered, man. Don't get slaughtered. Yo, no way. He actually spoke about pudding. Please. Justin, he did not speak about pudding, man. I don't know what he spoke on, right? I don't know what he spoke on. I did not watch it. Let's see. Turning purple now. Holding stocks. Squeeze Mullen. Heck yeah. Let's go. Devil's Advocate. All right, man. If you're out, have a wonderful afternoon, and please don't forget to like the videos this evening and come back the next time. We are live tomorrow. Hopefully, you have a very good evening there. Man, Mullen Auto is doing very well, sitting at $1.85 right now. What is going on? Did Mullen have? Mullen seems like it may have had some news. Where is this? Why did I swear these stocks disappear, man? Oh. I swear these stocks disappeared. Do we have any news? No. No news, and Mullen running after hours, sitting at $1.85, already up 5.70% after hours right now. So very interesting action, sitting at $1.86. Mullen is moving after hours right now, guys, and I don't know why, other than the fact that it just must be running. People must be buying it after hours for some reason. With no news like that, it's very strange. I was about to, it was about military support package to Ukraine. Click, gotcha. Oh, yeah. Somebody did say that this morning. 14 or $18 billion spent on a military package to Ukraine. Is that what it was? Somebody get me if I'm wrong. I think that's what it was. Which is like the theater in Mariupol where civilians have been sheltering. The city is debited. Golly bum, man. Dude, Russia needs to stop with these civilian attacks. Let's see. See when. Oh, not talking about. Nobody's talking about politics right now, guys. CEO about to talk on a podcast. Jason, CEO of what? Oh, of Mullen. Is that what you're talking about? Dang, the CEO is about to talk on a podcast and it's going up 5% right there. 10 cents. That'd be amazing, man. What the heck? You do need to talk every single day. Make it go up 10% every single day, and you guys would be killing it. 1 billion. 1 billion is what he spends. Is that what you're saying there? Hello, body. What's going on, Fatima? AMC to Pluto. Ahoo! Yes, I would love AMC to go to Pluto. Mullen seems to be doing very well right now. Farmy up a little bit after hours, sitting at 15.55. Would love a little run there. Nice after hours run. Prog sitting down 1.58% after hours right now. Crypto still in the green on the day. Looking very good. Sundial down slightly after hours. Mullen running. CEI down slightly. SPY is down slightly. And let's bring Mullen back up so we can watch that. $1.84 after hours. Man, beautiful. Hopefully that guy's got some good stuff to say. Because does anybody in here have Mullen? I don't own any Mullen, but I know you guys have to have some. I saw Frey is the forever battery stock ticker. Frey. Frey battery, huh? Stock certainly does not have a ton of volume, man. Look how much shares were traded today. How many dollars were traded, or shares were traded today? 666,000. Nice. Okay. Good news is it could be set for a breakout. Bad news is it is right at a level of resistance. So if you guys are thinking about getting in now, you may want to see it break out before you do. You're right about to have a moving average crossover here. That could be a good sign. But also, you got a lot of resistance in this area right in here and in this area right in here. So I would keep an eye on that if you guys are expecting to trade it. If you're expecting to hold it, it seems like it could do well, but this is the major level of support down in here in the $7 range. So I don't know if it's going to fall back down or not, but was this a SPAC? This does look like a SPAC. And then got a lot of hype when all the SPACs were acquiring clean energy and electric vehicle stocks at the beginning of 2021. Performed very nicely, gaining about 50%, and then falling back down, chilling in the $10 range, and now it's been much more volatile. So that would be me looking at that stock. I have no idea what these guys do, other than it seems like they do electric car batteries. I set my buddy up on Webull today and bought him some Mullen. I forgot to buy some for myself. Dub Scream. Very nice, man. Very nice. Getting your buddy into the stock market. That is very good, dude. Especially in a time like this. I will say, if your friend is not used to investing, Mullen may be a very volatile stock for him. Hopefully he's able to handle the volatility. But now's the time, man. With the dip we've been seeing, now is the time that people should consider getting into investing if they have not. I mean, even if you're looking at some bigger cap stocks like Facebook, Netflix, Amazon, Google, Apple, the FANG stocks that are out there, you might not be able to go out there and 10, 15, 20x your money like you could on some of these more risky plays. But, man, Netflix, what is Netflix? Netflix and Facebook, you could basically double your money if they just go back to where they were, and I don't think that they won't. Let's put it that way. You got Disney, you've got Apple, you've got Google and Amazon, you've got these other big cap stocks out there that are down, and you could stand to make a solid 20 to 30% when they rebound. So let your friends know. They don't have to use my Webull link or anything like that. They can absolutely use yours. But let them know they should consider getting into investing if they haven't already. Sold 300 of Mullen today for 20% gain on 3-day hold. James G. Diddy. Very nice, man. I'm not much of a day trader myself, but in 3 days is not a day trade, right? I understand that. But very good, dude. Very good. 20% gain. You got in. You got out. You made some money. And look, we all know that Mullen can continue to move higher. It does seem to be like a stock that's been beaten down in price lately. But there's absolutely no shame in taking a solid 20% gain in a 3-day period. I mean, you're talking, you outpaced the market by 3 years in 3 days. So you did great on that. Hockey stick that junk. Yeah, man. Hockey stick that junk. I don't know what junk we're talking about. 6,400 shares. I wish I would have bought more on the dip. And you talking about Mullen? Yeah. So I was actually, Nick F. You guys know Nick F in here. I was looking at Mullen with Nick F when it was at, I'm pretty sure 62 cents. And I thought it was expensive because it was at like 58 cents or 52 cents the day prior. It hit 62, bounced to like 58, and was sitting at 62. And I'm like, nah, dude, I don't know. This stock has done nothing but come down for the last 4 months. It's up 10%, 20% from where it was just yesterday, and I didn't buy any. So if you guys did get in and you made some quick money, very good, very good. Speaky Spanny, Farmarco. No, I don't speak Spanish. It's Prague earnings on the 22nd. Okay, Shredda, Google was saying the Prague earnings were today, which is a little confusing. You're saying they're on the 22nd now? Hey, Clibro, have you tried 1348 EMA strategy? So, Ryan, I'm not a very, I am a believer in moving averages, okay? But I am not a super believer in short-term swing trades, short-term day trades, anything like that. I know that you can be very profitable, but I know that depending on what the market wants to do, you can get caught so often. So, no, I have not tried the 1348 moving average. I have seen plenty of other moving average trading plans in my time, and I have used those, yes. 3 and the 8 is a much more commonly used like day trading and swing trading strategy than the 13 and 48. But let me pull out a big chart here. Let's look at, well, what do we have here? I don't want to do Friar Battery. I do want to do Friar Battery. So we've got a daily chart here, okay? And if you're looking at it, you can get messed up if you're in periods of like sideways action. If you're playing crossovers, you can absolutely get messed up. So the purple line is the 13. The orange line is the 48. If the purple line goes below the orange line, you sell or short. Either buy a put or short it or whatever. If the purple line goes above the orange line, you buy it. You either buy a call or you buy the stock. So here, you get in here, and you would have shorted it because it's down. Now, you're shorting it at $9.33. Great. Unless you have other price targets in place, if you're simply using the moving averages, you're going to be making some good money as it goes down a little bit. But when it crosses back above on this day here, dude, you crossed back above at $13. So you were shorting it at 9, and you would have gotten out at 13. You crossed above at 13, so now you're long on Friar. This is just a random stock. I've never seen this stock before today. Now you're long at $13. Boom! Crosses back below, and you would have gotten out. You would have shorted at $8.57. Now you're short on Friar or Frey. You're moving along. You're short on Frey at $8.57. When it crosses back above, you get out at $10.20. God, you lost again, man. You're out at $10.20, and here's a decent move, okay? Seems to have a more sustainable move this time. So you're long at $10.20. Sustaining the move, okay, great. You're riding it all the way up to 14. Unless you've got other exit criteria, it crosses back below here, 1080. So you did make a little bit of money there. You got in, you're short now, and it crosses back above here at 1170. You lost. Another crossover here, you lost again. This one could be decent, but you get in here, you're short at 1015. Hasn't crossed back over yet, and you're sitting at 960. So you got to worry about that. Let me say this. I know that Review Dork, Short the VIX, and the mass investor love the 1348. The 1348 can be very profitable if the stock is moving, if the stock is trending in a certain direction. And I know they do it on the SPY, and they do it on individual stocks as well. So let's look at that. Let's just go out here and see if we've got the SPY somewhere, because I know that they're constantly talking. God, I don't know where these stop. Oh, here. So if you're looking at that, if you're looking at a daily chart still, if it's trending in a certain direction, the SPY crosses, you're shorting it here, because this is where's the crossover? Actual crossover seems to be maybe in this area here. I can't see. Yeah, so in this area here, all of a sudden you're shorting the SPY, right? At 444. We haven't crossed back up yet, and we're at 435. Now, with that being said, this is a daily chart, and I think that Review Dork and them are trading much shorter time frames, but the time frames, it does not matter. If the stock is choppy and trading sideways, you're going to get in, you're going to get out, you're going to get in, you're going to get out. If it's trending like this, moving average crossovers can be beautiful. If the market is sideways, you can get ripped. Every single trade can be a loss. So you really have to know what the market is doing before you decide, if you're going to be trading moving average crossovers. And that's on a daily basis too. If you're trading the 5-minute crossovers and you get in and expect to get out as well, if the market's choppy, if the market's volatile, if the stock is not trending in a certain direction, then you can get hit hard. I'm in Discord with TMI, Sort the VIX and Review Dork. Beginning of January, Review Dork sent an alert. Uber crossed 1348. He said buy calls. I bought calls, and Uber dropped 20 cents right after. Lost money. People get mad at me saying I didn't follow instructions. What instructions? They said buy calls. I bought calls, and yeah. So, Mr. Simon, let me tell you this. I am not in the Discord, so I don't know if they have exit criteria. They tell you hit a 20% gain, get out. I don't know if they have exit criteria, if you're up a certain percentage, if you are up a certain amount of time. I don't know what their exit criteria is. You can be profitable if you're, trying to hit those trades very quickly. And there's a lot of discipline associated with day trading like that and swing trading like that. And it's very difficult as well. Like I say, if you're wanting the moving average crossover to really play out and hit some big gains, you got to let that trend run. So at the same time, you're only going to get that one shot on a crossover if the trend is running, and you'd be much better off letting it run in that situation. If you're going to get in and get out, you're going to have to wait for another crossover, and if the stock is trending, then you're going to have cut a winner really, really short from reaching its full potential. So I don't know. I think, man, and this could be completely biased and completely wrong, but they may have just said you were doing something wrong because they don't want to see people losing. There's a lot of people out there that really get hyped when Review Dork says he's making some money, or when Review Dork posts a picture of his new lease and things like that. They get really excited. But it's dangerous, guys. It's dangerous. And I don't think that they would have a problem with me saying it's dangerous, because I do know that it can be profitable as well. It's just not all profit. Thing is, 1340 is not predictive. It's a reflection of what has already happened. Only works if the stock keeps moving in the direction you want. J Powell Tools. I like your name, dude. I don't know. Did you change that after today's announcement? After he said his tools like 50 times? You're exactly right. J Powell Tools. You need that continuation of the trend if you expect to make money. And that's why I say, if the stock is trending in a certain direction, you could do very well with moving average crossovers. If we look at AMC, you can see here that AMC, we know AMC's been trending down for the last 4 months. I mean, we know that. We watch AMC every day. AMC had that crossover here. So you would have shorted or bought puts on AMC at $29. And we know it's done nothing but come down since then. That moving average crossover would have worked out very well. Now, okay, be careful, because if you do go out there and you're playing short-term options, if you bought a put here expecting it to continue going down, and you only bought that put for a week out, dude, it's going to expire worthless, because it would have expired at $33 and you shorted it, or you bought that put at $29. If you would have bought it for a 2-week expiration, hey, you would have done great. But if you would have bought it for a longer term, AMC has been trending down very nicely, and you would have been making a lot of money. AMC is sitting at $15 right now, and the moving average crossover still hasn't crossed back up to the upside. So stocks that are trending in a certain direction, you can do very well on a moving average crossover. But this area in here, man, this is nuts. This is nuts. I would not want to be trading moving average crossovers. And I know this is a very long time period, but just imagine this is a day, right? Imagine these are 5-minute bars, and you're seeing a crossover, 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 crossover. You're short here at 36. And then you cash out here at 42, and then you go long. You go long at 42, and then when you got to crossover here, you're back down at 29. So you got out at 29. You're going to get ripped. You're going to get ripped if the market's choppy and moving sideways, unless, you get in on the crossover, you got a nice 10% gain, you hit that gain immediately after getting in, and you're already back out. You got to be disciplined, and you got to know that it's just not 100% profitable, okay? And they do make it seem like it's nothing but profit, but there's risk associated with trading, guys. No one has ever lost money after taking profits, Frank. Unless you reinvest those profits, Frank. Heck yeah. Hello, Clay. I'm in the UK, and thankfully, our financial governing body doesn't have anything to do with crypto. If it did, I bet it would have crashed ages ago. Wayne, that is very good news, and at least you're looking at the positive there. Never, ever, ever saw green after buying calls on Uber. The day even after selling my calls at a loss, Uber kept dropping. Let's look at Uber. I have no idea what the chart of Uber looks like, man. I have no idea what the chart of Uber looks like. So I don't know. This is a daily chart, and I have no idea when they would have bought calls, because it probably would have been on an intraday basis. But if you're looking here and you're trading your long-term swing trading, you would have bought puts here at $35. Okay, now depending on your expiration and depending on your risk tolerance and your stop losses, right, dude, your puts would have been fine. 3 days later, you would have been doing good, because you would have seen prices down at 33, 35 to 33, 10% decline. Your puts are going to be looking pretty good, but boom, man. Ooh, not looking good here with Uber running back up to 38. Really not looking good here with Uber sitting at 42. But if you would have bought longer term puts, you're still holding. We haven't crossed back above. You're still looking good here at $32. You should be in the money on those. And I don't know what the intraday price action looks like, but yeah, dude, I completely believe you that, it depends on how long you want to hold too, and what your strategy is there. Because you cross over, man, you're good for 3 days, and then you're gonna be down like 90%, probably 99% on these puts if you bought them at $33 or $35, and Uber's sitting at $43. Like, that's going to be a tough loss. No, I'm going to go here. Clay, my bone go up. What now? 104 in the chat, but only 50 likes. Come on, people, smack the like button. Help Clay bro out. It doesn't cost you anything. Listen to Cindy, man. Listen to Cindy. It doesn't cost anything. And yes, Trapper, you sneezing? Oh, geez, Trapper sneezing. RSI is everything absolutely unreadable right now. RSI. Do they use the RSI in their trading plan? Focused MBA. Are you talking about with the 1348, or what are you talking about there? Thanks again for the crown. Topeka is the trailer park version, gold-plated and bedazzled. Esau Woo, it just might be, man. If you remove BBBY, a good chance you will lose the pillow lovers in the community. No! Bed Bath & Beyond. I actually did get my pillow that I've slept on this pillow for every day for like the last 15 years, man. Really good, a really good pillow. I should look up. I would put an affiliate link in my descriptions for my pillow. I have used my pillow for 15 years, dude, and it's the exact same pillow that I bought back then. Isotoner, that's the brand. Isoperfect, I guess that's their pillow names. The side sleeper pillow. I'm telling you right now, and I've never slept on a purple pillow or any of those things, but yeah, speaking of pillows, dude, I got that at Bed Bath & Beyond a long time ago, and I would honestly recommend that pillow to anybody that wants to sleep on their side, right? But oh man, I should put that in the description because people need pillows. I really like that pillow. Wait, not financial advice, but can you talk to us and say what would be good investments after MOAS, or how to manage so much money and not lose it? Brighten us with some of your master econ and finance. Well, look, dude. Yes, non-financial advice. Clearly, nothing is financial advice, and I might have a different approach than you guys do as well. My whole approach to everything is just making sure that I don't have any debt, making sure that I don't have to worry about recurring payments other than utilities and things like that. Because when you set yourself up like that, you really are achieving financial freedom. A lot of people think that you need billions of dollars or tens of millions of dollars to be financially free. And if you want to go out there and buy a Lamborghini or buy a Corvette at the drop of a hat, sure, you need a lot of money and you need a lot of income. But be responsible, okay? After the MOAS, if you guys are sitting on a ton of money, let's just say you do have $1 million after the MOAS. Let's just put that number on there because I know that's what number everybody likes. Dude, you can honestly, and you guys in California might be slightly different, okay? Because a house in California is going to be costing you $1 million anyway. But you can use $1 million and you can go out there and you can make sure that you're debt free and you can find just like the stuff we're talking about right now. These mega cap companies where you're going to be able to make a solid 8, 9, 12% a year, or even investing in index funds, as boring as that is, you should put a portion of, this is financial advice, this is not financial advice, right? Diversify, okay? There is nothing wrong with a steady growing portion of your portfolio that's hitting 5 to 10% gains, and you don't have to worry about it losing. If you're hitting a 5% gain on $250,000 or a 10% gain on $250,000, then you're steadily bringing in $2,000 a month, okay? And if you don't have huge bills, if you don't have a mortgage out there, and you're not out there paying, $5,000 a month on property taxes on some mansion, just the conservative part of your portfolio is going to be covering all of your expenses. And the rest of it, you can go out there and try to make these bigger capital gains, but that's just kind of like a portfolio structure. I would say you're going to want to have some money that you just don't worry about. It's going to grow. And if you can get a portion of your portfolio to cover your expenses and it's conservative and consistent, dude, that right there, that really is financial independence and financial freedom. At least financial freedom to me is not going out and buying a Lamborghini. Financial freedom to me is if I don't want to make any money tomorrow, I don't have to. If I want to make money tomorrow, I can. I don't have to go and worry about somebody else paying me and things like that. When you can make the decision for yourself, I think you're set. Klebro rules. Isa Wu rules. That's why Klebro is rich. She does stuff like keep pillows for decades. No, AMC Trapper, I'm telling you right now. It is true though, right? It is true. But this pillow is the exact same pillow that I bought. It has not lost a single like, I don't know, fluffiness is not a thing because it's one of those memory foam pillows. But yeah, dude, it's amazing. I will die on that pillow, okay? I will die on that. Like, unless a house fire occurs and I lose my pillow, that I will keep that pillow the rest of my life. I'm so happy in profits with most of my investments as we speak. Buying the dips is worth it. Also, not financial advice. WJB, you're right, man. If you can afford to buy the dip right now, I do believe this dip is going to turn out very well for a lot of people. I think that people are going to, this is one of those 2020 dips. This is one of those 28, it's better than 2018. Almost 2009 dip, but not that quite big yet. I already had it, so I'm good. So come here, girl. Yes, please do come here. Let's see. Kevin O'Leary says 5% in each stock and 20% in each sector. Yeah, so if you're diversifying that way, look, a lot of guys are going to have different rules, okay? And we'll just put it this way. Someone I know that was very good at investing, they recommended never lose, and this could be different, right? Not necessarily a percentage of what you should put in each stock. Never lose more than 1% of your entire portfolio value on any one trade. If you can do that, you will always be able to invest tomorrow. And if you've got a positive hit rate, meaning you trade 10 times, 6 of those 10 trades are winners, and 4 of those 10 trades are losers. That's okay. It's okay to have a 60% win rate. But if you're never losing more than 1% on your portfolio and you're letting your winners run, you are going to be making money. That's the name of the game. If you make more than you lose, you are great. If you let your losers run, if you start to lose 2%, 5%, if you lose 10% of your portfolio's value on one single trade, all you got to do, man, is lose 5 trades, and you're going to have to double your money in order to ever make it back to where you started. So it's going to be tough. Everybody's going to have their different recommendations, so you're going to have to find out what you're comfortable with, because if you're going out there and you're investing 50% of your portfolio in one stock, it's a very tight stop loss to make sure that you don't hit 1%. If you're investing 10% of your portfolio in any single stock, or in any single trade, then you can afford a 10% stop loss on that position, and that equals 1% of your entire portfolio. So there are a lot of things to think about that way. Never lose. Like, always make sure you can show back up tomorrow, and I think you're going to be fine. Darn, 1% is like $100 since I'm 20. Garrett, that's what I'm saying, though, man. That's what I'm saying. It might be slightly different if you're sitting out there and you got a smaller size portfolio, but that doesn't mean that you have to invest, $1,000 or $10,000 in one position, and then all of a sudden you got a 1% stop loss on your portfolio, which is going to get triggered, the same day that you open your position. That's why diversity is important. Hey, Clay, I got SoFi at the 790 dip. You think it was a good buy? Soto, what is SoFi at right now, man? I don't know what it's sitting at. Clearly, if you're making money, of course it's a great buy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, if you get it, it's on the 790 dip. Here's the thing, though. So we were looking at this stock not too long ago, and it is in a descending channel, okay? If you come back up to here and you're sitting at 10, 11 bucks, if it's able to make it back up to the upper end of this channel, you may, if it bounces back off of it and starts trending back down, if you're trading SoFi, that could be a decent exit point, in my opinion, based on this descending channel. It doesn't seem to be really a descending wedge. At this point, it seems to be a descending channel, but I would keep an eye on this area right here if you do see it increasing and coming back up. If it breaks through, great, man. You're going to be doing good. But if you meet it in this area, if it takes a couple days to get there, if it takes maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks to get there, or a month, I guess this is April 13th. If it takes about a month to get here and you're sitting at 960, 2% or $2 increase on 790 is good, dude. You're making 25%. But you're going to have the added resistance of this area right in here. So you might want to watch out for that. But if you get a quicker rise up to 1060, you got the double resistance here, and then the downtrend So I would watch out for that. We've looked at this stock in the past, so that's why we got these lines on there. But I do not own any SoFi. Clay, hope your future wife knows about your pillow. My husband has a blanket that he will die with, and it's kind of gross. Kathy, it is not gross. There's nothing gross about keeping a pillow that long. I didn't say I'm never going to wash the pillowcase, or I'm never going to, make sure the pillow is clean or anything. It's a really good pillow. If AMC closes at 16:01 Friday, I will be starting next week selling 1716 Ford Strangle before a double contract wheel. Dang, man. If you guys want some more information on Frank loves options, okay? I'm not a huge options trader, but Frank loves options. And if you guys want to learn more, I have no problem saying go watch Frank. Watch Frank talk about them. The dude's passionate about options. So if you want to learn more about options, catch Frank live sometime. Refused to buy a mattress for like 3 years. I thought it made me tough and hungry. It made my back hurt. Guys, I'm not refusing to buy a new pillow. I actually do really like the pillow. Let's see. Clearly, I got all the women. No, CJ. I mean, we get 12% women on the channel. If you guys want to know the statistics, there's 12%. There's like 11.8%, and then 88.2% men on the channel, according to YouTube statistics, if you guys want to break down the demographics. So you don't record in the Citadel office anymore. Oh, Garrett, yes, I do, man. You got to watch one of the videos. It's still in the Citadel office. Still right there in the Citadel waiting room, man. Coinbase wallet fees. Everybody hates Coinbase wallet fees. Nice. A mini candle on AMC. I just saw that, Crypto Rocketeer. As soon as you said that, I saw it like probably 4 seconds beforehand. AMC bouncing up to 15.29 there. Looks like it might be getting some action after hours. Molinado back down a little bit after hours right now. I guess if the CEO's talking, he's not doing too much activity over there. We've got, Farmy's moving up. We've got Prague sitting down 1.19%, and Farmy is sitting up 2.46%. Wow, it bounced up to 16.20 after hours. Why didn't you guys tell me about that? That was a nice run there. Hopefully it's able to break back up and get some momentum going on and have a nice open tomorrow. Sundial doing pretty well after hours, up 0.5%. Molinado, we just looked at that. And SPY still up. BBIG is sitting up almost 1% after hours right now. Very, very good, guys. Very, very good. You guys keep an eye on this chart down here. So we got a green candle coming. We'll leave that up for a minute. Try again. Crypto Rocketeer. Seriously, what the heck is going on with the US dollar to Swedish crown? 2% down today. Again, I'd like to be buying US stocks today. Instead, I'm watching my daily profits shrink when AMC goes up. So the crown's getting worth less, right? The dollar is strengthening against it. Your crown can buy less dollars. That's what you're saying. Crypto Rocketeer. I think that is that what he's saying? What's your... Okay, so 1 krona bought 10 cents a couple days ago. Now it buys 11 cents. Okay. So it's going up. You're transferring back into krona. You know what, man? I think the euro is strengthening too. Yes. So here is going to be, and I was just looking at that out here on Google. I was looking at the euro, but this is the krona. So a couple days ago, you were able to buy a dime with every one of your dollars or every one of your krona, and now you can buy 11 cents. My guess, the U.S. dollar gains strength during times of war. It's a safe haven. People flow into the dollar, and the dollar gains a lot of strength. Knowing that it's falling against the krona, and knowing that the dollar is falling against the euro right now, I do think that some of that safe haven status might be wearing off. People are probably a little bit less concerned about the war right now than they were last week. That would be my guess on the whole situation. And you can see here, looking at the euro, that this is like prior to the invasion. I believe it was the 24th. Prior to the invasion, the euro was sitting at $1.13, and dollar gained strength all the way to $1.09 euros. And right now, it's giving up some of that strength. So I think some of that safe haven status for the dollar might be wearing off right now. And that might be why you're seeing the dollar lose some of its value. I own AMC, so the dollar weakens, leaving my crowns less. Yeah. If the dollar's weakening, man, it's... My opinion would be because it's losing its safe haven status. And that's why it gained the strength in the first place. Did you guys see Mullen Cars? They have an SUV, van, and a sports car electric for $140,000. A little pricey, but a nice... No, Mr. Simon, I actually didn't see that. But my dad was over earlier today, and he was telling me about those cars. He's like, dude, those cars look sick, man. He compared it to an Audi R8. What do you guys... I've never seen one. Let's look at it. I've never seen one. Where the heck do I see their cars? Yeah. That looks nice. Dude, look at this dragonfly. Yeah. That's a nice car. That's like my... We'll just leave that up as my screensaver, man. We can leave Mullen Auto up in the background as my screensaver. That car looks very nice. Wow. Do the opposite, please. Well, we should, man. I guess if more war breaks out, then the dollar's going to go back up. No, I don't think that's happening. Do you think Shiba could hit half a penny before AMC Squeeze? No. So I do think that is possible. I don't know if that will happen, though, because I don't see Shiba hitting a half a penny soon, but I do think that the AMC Squeeze could happen soon. So I don't think Shiba would hit a half a penny this year. I really don't. Half a penny with the current supply is going to give you a $2 trillion valuation, and I need to see more metaverse growth, more NFT growth, more digital coin growth, more digital asset growth. But I do think that is a possibility, especially, if digital assets take over. If people don't even have access to cash anymore and everything is digital, there's going to be a huge embracing of crypto coins from the general public that are currently not interested or invested in cryptocurrency. If we see that, I don't think we see that this year. I don't even know if we see that in the next 5 years, right? But if we see that this year because of all the executive orders and people wanting to do some crazy things, I do think it's a possibility. Yeah, but I don't think it's very likely to have that happen. I guess I'm in the wrong Chinese stocks. My ticker symbol Yang did not do too well today. At least I still have $3 for half a gallon of gas. Johnstown. Yeah, you gotta get in farming, man. Farming's the stock, the Chinese stock. I'm just saying that because I got farming, dude. You don't have to get into farming. But I don't know what Yang is doing. Dunno. I wish, but probably not. That would be very nice. Either way, man. If the squeeze happens and Shiba's still sitting low, we could go into Shiba. If Shiba happens and AMC's still sitting low, we can go back into AMC. Either way, I'm happy with it. Talking about cars, mine is a Morgan old-fashioned type. I wish they would accept crypto. Who? Who do you wish would accept crypto? Mine is a Morgan. I don't even know what a Morgan is. A car? Taking like 2 doors. I wonder if it comes in 4. Well, Nelson, I don't think that one. I don't think this one's going to come in 4, man. That's the Dragonfly. The Mullen 5. If you want 4 doors. You want 4 doors. I mean, even this car looks cool, dude. Starting at $55,000. I mean, new cars all over are going to cost you $55,000 right now. I don't know if these are good cars or anything. I know nothing about these guys. But I know they're decent looking cars. So, you want 4 doors, you're probably going to have to go with this bad boy. 155 mile an hour, or 155 mile per hour. Yeah, decent speed. 325 miles, that's about a tank of gas. 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. Why is this car so fast? It's a freaking SUV. Yeah, that car looks sick. Not gonna lie. How many cars do they have? 2? Dude, this sports car goes 125 mile an hour, and that SUV goes 155. This goes 0 to 60 in 4.6 seconds. The SUV, the Mullen 5, gets there in 3 seconds. That black's got to be sick. Nah, you know what, man? This little coupe looks too small for me. 2 seats? No. That's a small car. It looks really nice, but honestly, I mean, if I had to choose one, what's this? Does this have an MSRP on it? Did I just miss it? I don't know if I missed the price on that or not, but no, this car looks nice. Looks like it's got a lot of room too. I mean, look at this interior. Clay, thank you. Danelle! Thank you. Danelle, you're amazing. Newcomers, check out Frank. He answer your questions. Yes, Frank's a good guy. Looks pretty nice. Thank you for checking the other ones out, Clay. Nelson, absolutely, man. Hey, get you some Mullen stock, Clay. That's financial advice. Yeah, Shredda. I should buy enough Mullen stock that I could just go out there and, when it goes up a little bit, buy a Mullen 5. I mean, that sounds like a good idea to me. 55 doesn't include a steering wheel. Dang it. I knew there was a catch, JB. I knew there was a catch. I'm good with my Jeep, Pika Power. I'm also good with my Kia Forte, actually. Pika Power, thank you so very much. Yes, longer stream today. AMC Trapper, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I did not even know it was 5 o'clock, man. That stream went extremely fast. No, not a longer stream today. I'm being dead serious. I would have been here. I had no recollection. I have no idea whatsoever what time it was. I did not think it was anywhere near 5 o'clock. But Trapper, thank you, man, because otherwise I wouldn't have had enough time to do any videos for tonight. So, guys, get your names in the chat. Thank you very much for hanging out. We'll get some shout-outs going on, and then we will be back with videos tonight in 2 hours and in 3 hours. AMC Trapper, thank you very much, man, for letting me know what time it was, because I had no idea. I had no idea what time it was. I'm being dead serious. Oh, man, we'll get these shout-outs going on, and then we'll be back tonight with videos, guys. You guys know what to do already. Like them, share them, all that good stuff. Johnston Town, man, shout-out to you. Pika Power, hope you're feeling a little bit better, and hope you do get better very quick. Frank, AMC Trapper, thank you very much, man. You already know what it is. Peace out to the diamond-handed apes as well. Wayne, the Nelson channel, Pika Power, Fatima, Danelle, Fatima, Issa, Woo, Crypto Rocketeer, boom, baby, dabbing on them as always. Shredder, Pika Power, Next Trucker, KO Bets, J5, WJB, Riptide Redemption, Frank, Yo Carl, Rickus, Rick, Lord Links, the Nelson channel, AMC Trapper, peace out to the diamond-handed apes, Issa, Woo, Shredder, Melamamas, Frodo, have a great evening as well, man. Wayne, Baldwin, Pika Power, Issa, Woo, Pitch for the King, yes, absolutely. Loomstick or Boomstick, have a good evening, man. Claybro, or Issa, Woo, see you later. All right. JB, man, and Zach Osborne. Shout out to you guys. Mr. Simonino, have a good evening as well. Benito Arredondo, see you later. Enjoy your night. Danelle, have a great evening as well. All right, you guys know what time it is. So if you guys know what time it is. I don't know what time it is. So if you want to say, oh my God, Lauren coming in here, making my evening better. Lauren, darling, I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping by and saying bye. SD, see you later as well. Fernando, enjoy your night. All right, now you guys know what time it is. So if you want to say it with me, say it with me. Until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.